This video explains the different variations of GoWiWi attack strategy to 3-star any Th12 bases. GoWiWi attack strategy represents the combination of golem, witches, and wizards. The golem's primary role is to absorb all the damage while protecting the remaining troops. Then the witches are sent out to flood the base with skeletons. Once the skeletons have been sent out, the super wizards are summoned to take down the enemy base. Our golem will tank the witches and wizards, allowing them to stay alive for a longer time and easily destroy the base. I will be explaining two different variations of this attack. First is the ZapQuake variation, where we would use 4 lightning spells and 1 earthquake spell to take out key buildings like Inferno towers. Second is the QuadQuake variation. In this, we would use 4 earthquake spells to open up the walls, making our troops navigate easily. Let's look at the hero equipments combinations used for this attack. We will use the Giant Gauntlet and the Rage Vial for our king. This is the best combination as it allows our king to splash damage and clear a large portion of the base quickly. Frozen Arrow and the Invisibility Vial are used for the queen. The Frozen Arrow allows our queen to slow the enemy defenses, which prevents a lot of damage taken. Then the invisibility makes the defense to retarget from our queen, which will be very useful against single-target Inferno. We will be using the Eternal Tome and Rage Gem for our warden. Rage Gem will give a DPS boost for our troops throughout the attack, and the Eternal Tome will prevent damage on our troops when the ability is activated. Let's strategize our attack on this base and determine which variation will be more beneficial. As you can see, there is not much value near the Inferno towers to use the ZapQuake strategy in this base. It's crucial to note that this base contains many closed compartments, causing our golems to be drawn towards walls for an extended period. Thus, using the QuadQuake variation will be the better option for this base. We shall start our attack by using 2 sets of QuadQuake. We need 4 earthquake spells to open the max walls, hence we will be using 8 spells in total. Make sure we use at least 1 set on the town hall. Position 3 golems in a way that 2 of them move to the sides of the base and 1 goes towards the core. Then deploy the witches and super wizards behind the golems. Similarly, some of them should follow the golems on either side of the base, and most of them should move into the core along with the heroes. We shall start our attack by using 2 sets of QuadQuake. Make sure we use at least 1 set on the town hall. This will allow our troops to easily move into the core and also reach the town hall. Deploy the golems, 1 in the middle and 2 on either sides of the base. Once the defenses are locked onto the golem, spam the witches and wizards. Drop the log launcher in a way that it damages a lot of buildings. Then deploy the warden and some wall breakers. Once the walls are open, deploy the heroes. This will make sure our heroes move into the core and prevent them from walking around the base. Some of our witches and wizards have moved on either sides of the base with 1 golem as a tank. This will help us take out the outer buildings and allow our heroes to stay within the core. Use an early warden ability. This will allow our log launcher to stay longer and destroy a lot of buildings which were damaged by the earthquake spell. Drop the rage spell once our troops reaches the core to take down buildings faster. Wait till our CC troops are out from the log launcher, since second rage spell should be used with our clan castle troops. You can use 2 different CC troops. In this attack, I have used a P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Golem. I will show the other option in my second attack. Drop the rage spell for our CC troops, since most of the time it will be taking down the town hall. Use the hero abilities when required. The Giant Gauntlet of the King will be useful in the area, with buildings placed close to each other. The base has been completely destroyed without using our Queen ability. Let's take a look at the army composition. Now let us see how this base is suitable for ZapQuake attack variation. There aren't a lot of closed compartments in this base, and also this base has a huge compartment in the core. Another reason is that the Inferno towers can be taken down along with the 2 X-bows, which is a great value. Thus, we will start by taking down both the Inferno towers using ZapQuake. Then, as explained in the first attack, deploy our main army in this linear path. Use the log launcher to open walls and also to damage the key buildings in the core. Make sure our heroes moves into the core of the base. These are pretty much the steps to be aware for this attack. We need 4 lightning and 1 earthquake spell to take out the maxed Inferno Tower. Check out this tutorial to know how to use the lightning spell effectively. Let's deploy 4 lightning spells on each Inferno Towers, making sure it damages the Expo as well. 1 earthquake spell is enough for this base to take down both the Inferno Towers, since both of them falls within the EQ spell radius. However, we will be using another spell to take down the Expos for more value. Deploy the golems, 1 in the middle and 2 on either sides of the base. Once the defenses are locked onto the golem, spam the witches and wizards. Drop the log launcher in a way that it damages a lot of buildings. Since the walls aren't opened by the EQ spell, use wall breakers to open the walls and then deploy our heroes to avoid them walking around the base. Using an early warden ability will help us protect our troops and take out a lot of buildings. Also, the log launcher will stay longer by protecting its diminishing health. In this attack, we will be using 2 Yetis in our CC. Wait until they are released from our siege machine and use a rage spell once they are near the town hall. Use Headhunter against the enemy heroes to slow them down. The attack is very powerful that we will be 3-starring it without using our King and Queen's ability. This attack is worth trying as it is very easy and also consistent across many Th12 bases. This is the army composition used for this attack. Do check out my other videos for more such tutorials.